Or hi Diana. We're going to have so much fun today. How are you all? I've just woken up recently, so hence the just woken up look. But we'll be all alive and awake after today's crafting session. Waving from Australia. Good to see you all. So how's your week been? We have slightly lifted restrictions here in Australia. And so on the first day that we had lifted restrictions where we could go out of the house for 25 kilometers instead of 5, and we could do any amount of exercise instead of just 2, we did nothing. We stayed home because that's what you do. That's how we roll here. We're it's surprising for outgoing people, we're kind of homebodies. I've realized that. Good morning. We've got a lot of things here to keep us busy. That's why we are very busy at the moment. So I don't know if you can see behind me, but have you noticed a change here? Wow, doesn't it look beautiful? You know what it is? It's rainbow color order instead of in the collections. Big shout out to Patty Bennett for that idea. Bruno saw it on hers and he went, how do you feel about changing it? I wasn't keen at first, I have to admit. I was like, yeah, don't know about that. But I love it now. I really do. It's going to stay this way. So, rainbow order. Very exciting. And it's actually really good, even with crafting. I think that's how come on my card that we're doing today, I actually forgot that Purple Posy is not an ink that everyone can get. Because I was just in this new sort of color idea. And it, inspired me straight away, which was very exciting. Now, I can see everyone's still jumping on. Mandy's even here today. She's a day off work. That's nice. And Anne-Marie Pare's here. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Emma. Hi, Emma. Lovely. Luann's here as well. Yes, I agree. Luann said a very good point. It's not that you want to go anywhere. It's that you have the ability or the permission to go. It does make a bit of a difference. I agree. That's very true. Paula, I wasn't brave at first, but I'm glad I was brave and went for rainbow. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it because I figured if I don't like it, I'll just pop it back. But how am I going to find out if it's good or not if I don't try it? So, yep, Mandy's is in rainbow order. Oh, good. I like that. Now, I had a beautiful gift arrive yesterday all the way from Montreal, which is so amazing. Are you ready for it? Ah! It's a paper pumpkin. It's the Summer Nights paper pumpkin. And it even has the Summer Nights add-on. And that's from the beautiful Anne-Marie Pare all the way from Montreal. I just love it, Anne-Marie. Thank you so much. This is such a prized item here in Australia. And for you to go to that effort to send it to us, we're just so grateful to you. And a beautiful card to go with it as well. Check that out. Using the peonies. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I didn't realise that my nail polish is very much grey granite. In between grey granite and the basic grey. Had a little bit of a change up. I've been doing Coastal Cabana for a while. So thank you, Anne-Marie. That's a beautiful gift. Thank you so much. We really are just so grateful. And I was asking Anne-Marie how her health is going, and she's going a lot better. She's got a good doctor that's better with the pain management, so that's good to hear. We're sending lots of love and thoughts for you during this time, Anne-Marie. It's tough. Yeah, Anne-Marie's been struggling with health conditions for a very long time, so she's one strong woman, that one. Hello, Patty. Hi, Lavinia. Oh, that's great. So good to see you all. Now, Bruno made this one here. I don't think that the photo did this one justice, to be honest. So here is Bruno's card, And this is using the new Curvy Celebrations, which actually, when does Curvy Celebrations come out? I think it's 1st of November, if my memory is serving me right. But as demonstrators, we can order this now. I know, it's pretty cool. So this comes out, pre-order. Oh, it might be the 2nd of November. Let's have a look here. There's lots of different dies and stamps and paper, all sorts of things, but randomly it doesn't have here. Oh yes, customer sales 3rd of November. So keep an eye out for that. So Bruno's done this gorgeous card. He's got another one here I want to show you. And this is actually vellum here in the middle. Isn't that cool? So you can see my hand behind. So he's done that strip of vellum. And it also has been embedded into this frame here. Isn't that cool? So it's almost like inverted. So instead of going outwards, he's put the frame part outwards. I really like that card. Excellent. And the other Curvy Celebrations card that he did for an idea was this one here. But wait, how do I open it? Where do I open it? Ah, there. Isn't that cool? I love that idea. So very, very nice cards. And that's, yeah, coming out on the 3rd of November. Or you can join as a demonstrator and get the perks we get and get it early. If you really like it, there's a whole lot of, like a bundle of products. But there's the sort of things that I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. We also have an event coming up in November that we get to be part of. It's called On Stage at Home. Normally these events are in person, but as a demonstrator we get to be part of this really cool event. We also got to order brand new product early that's coming up in the new January mini catalogue. The next mini, I can't believe it, it's already happening. So if you know that every time a new catalogue comes out, that you just go, you say to yourself, I don't need anything, and then a new catalogue comes out and then you want everything. If you're one of those people, then please consider joining, because you will save 20% minimum, plus you get all these extra cool perks on top of it. And now Stampin' Up! Have like a little merchandise store, and you can get drink bottles and mouse pads and like all these cool things that you can't get as a customer. Plus our team members get lots of other really cool things too. Like today we have a Crazy Crafters craft class, the hashtag CCCC, and a team member in our group does a class for us for free on Zoom. And we do that once a month as a team, and we get to either craft along with the person doing the class, or we can watch the replay and do it in our own time. But either way, I think we've got like about 35 people that have said that they're coming today, and we usually get around that amount to the class, and it's just a really nice way to catch up as well. So we'd love to have you as a team member. If you live in Australia, then we're your peeps, because we'd love to look after you. We have free training as well that helps you set up your blog and gets you part of the community, and you can learn how to do all sorts of amazing things. So if you're bored, we'll definitely keep you busy. Some people are like, I don't know what to do with my time. I'll just join our team and we'll keep you really, really busy. You'll be a computer expert by the end of it. Hi, Randy. Randy's one of those ones. She's actually from Canada. And Randy has been a customer for quite some time. And I was like, Randy, why aren't you joining? Seriously, you're going to love being a demonstrator. And she would tell you her story. She couldn't join with me, but I still was like, oh my goodness, you need to join. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Talk to your demonstrator about joining. Or if you don't have a demonstrator, chat to us. We know lots of amazing demonstrators around the world, so we can refer you to the right people. We can give you a list to choose from. Then you can go demonstrator shopping. We always recommend demonstrator shopping. It's like you gotta work out what you want. You know, if you're looking for someone like joining up with someone like me, we're not face to face. That may not suit you. So do your shopping, ask the questions. Do you have classes face to face? Do you meet in person? And if that's what you really want, we're not your peeps. Oh, Donna's signed up for your training. Oh, that's so good, Randy. She is going to love it. We'll look after her. We'll make her a computer whiz by the end of it. So this is another gorgeous one from Bruno. He's got a few cards this week, actually. And he's done the scrappy strips technique that we all know and love. But check out this amazing card, would you? Look at the layers in there. Bruno is the dimensional king. So he's used some beautiful vellum so that you can still see that gorgeous background. He didn't want to cover that too much. And I just absolutely love this die. How pretty is that? I think that comes with the Field of Flowers bundle, that one. I'll have to have a look. But it is just spectacular. And I love how he's cut the dies, but then cut it out using the stitch nested shapes as well. And so it just has this completely different look to it. It's like normally you just sort of see it running across the bottom of the card, but it can have a lot of versatility by using it like this. And of course you could do any sort of background. This would be beautiful even with paper. If you did Love It, Chop It, and just put some stunning paper in the background and then made this at the front. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm loving seeing the sea foam, Bruno. Well done. He's used sea foam. I think there's even like mossy, peacock, garden green. I think that this might be a Forever Greenery inspired card. Even the gold and the Night of Navy. It's just gorgeous colours. Yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, we have been always busy. Bruno's been particularly busy. He's been crafting up a storm. And then I did some Love It, Chop It, just some simple Love It, Chop It, but I wanted to bring out those Stitch So Sweetly dies, which if you don't have those, they are the bomb. Let me see if I've got them here. Yes, I do. I knew they were around. So these are the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and what we love about these dies is the fact that they can layer with one another. So you can see here the rectangle in the background perfectly aligns with the other set that then perfectly aligns with one another. So it's just a really great sentiment die. They're one of the ones that you want if you love sentiments and you love It, Chop It. When we do Love It, Chop It, we love to use these big, bold sentiments. This one here, I'm pretty sure is Ridiculously Awesome. Is it Ridiculously Awesome? Let's have a look. I love that stamp set. It's so amazing. Let's have a look. Ridiculously Awesome. All my stamp sets are in alphabetical order, which is very handy. That means I can get up and show you. Ah, it's not. I wonder which one it is. Bruno will have to show me on my blog. I thought I'd use that one. It's another one of those big ones. I can't thank you enough. I want to find that now. That's my mission. Who can find out what stamp set is this? Which one did I use? And I've done the different magenta and then changed it with the rich razzleberry. So you can do some stamping like that, which I really love. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea, Paula. Paula's got 2 sets of the Stitch So Sweetly dies. That's a clever idea. So yes, let's see who can come up with the stamp set of that one. I do have it on my blog, but I know all of you will find it before me. I'll put you to work. And another one from Bruno, this just happened yesterday. I love this card. It is so much fun. So sentimental, of course. Thank you, Bruno. It goes with the dies. That is the bundle. For once, I used the bundle and it all connected together. So this one here, Bruno might have to tell us, but I'm pretty sure he did some sponging on this background because there's no stamping on this. And he basically, oh, thank you so much, Paula. Thank you, Diana. Yes, it's the bundle. Brilliant. Thank you so much. So he's done some layering and he's used the awesome alphabet dies as well. If you don't have those, they are fantastic with our new foam adhesive sheets, and you can raise them up onto dimensionals, and they're so, I love this font. They are so cool, these alphabet dies. Yeah, so it's a really fun set, and he's actually used the foam adhesive on that section as well. So it's a really cool, fun dimensional card, this one. You know, we would expect nothing else from Bruno. Even this backing here is dimensionalized. How many dimensionals did Bruno use? A sheet. No. But I really love this. I can see this in so many different colors and different ideas. I think it would look absolutely hot even if you did this top section in black and had that font popping off the page. But it's a great way to use this die set. It's a really, really good one. What's this die set called, Bruno? You can pop that up. He'll put up the name of that die set as well. I should actually just share my screen and show it on my blog. That would be a clever thing to do, wouldn't it? Because everything's there on my blog. Head over to kyliebertucci.com and you shall see it there. Yes, I have that there. And let me share this with you, because I love the fact that I can. Why not? If I can, why not? So that's it here. The best plaid. Or plaid. Do you say plaid? I think you say that. Plaid builder. And he's got all the instructions there. So I should actually read his instructions. Oh, he ran a piece of DSP. Bruno did Love It, Chop It with Artistry Blooms collection. Good one, Bruno. I love it. Chop it. Love it. Scam it. And yeah, then he added that on. I love that. That's so much easier than it looks. It looks so complicated. It looks like you sponged it all. And remember that designer series paper, even though it says $20 there, if you click on it during October, it's $17 in Australia. We've got a discount, 15% off. Someone must be using the internet. They must be streaming because it's very slow. See, it's on sale. So there's a few on sale. You can go to sales and specials and then go designer series paper sale. Click on that and it'll show you all of the papers. Forever Greenery's on sale. So my customers have been stocking up on their paper. You've got till the end of this month to grab that. This one's a really good one to grab there in Good Taste because it's a double pack, and so you get a really good discount on that one. So yeah, come and have a look. Even the Peony Garden, some really awesome papers here that you want to grab while you can. So you can do some Love It, Chop It, because we love to Love It, Chop It. We're Love It, Chop It peeps. You're my Love It, Chop It peeps, aren't you? Yes. So there you go. That's all our exciting cards for the week. And I actually did, that was last week's video, which most of you would have seen. But yeah, we've got lots to give out and give away, which is really exciting. I love having cards here to give to people. Now, I want to jump in and show you this amazing card that got a lot of attention. And this one here is based on a photo that my friend took in Germany. Her name is Jenny. We say Jenny, even though it's Jenny. Jenny. We met Jenny in, oh, hang on, it's just saying something here. Oh, that's all right. It's still working. Oh, I don't know why it's saying open window, but anyway, that's all good. I want to show you the photo that Jenny took. It is so beautiful and inspiring. And she actually, I had to use Google Translate, but she saw a comet and that's why she took the photo that she did. So I'll just share this screen with you so that you can see. This was our Maui Trip Achievers blog hop. So if you haven't come and seen that, come and have a look. And if you've earned any of the Maui trips, please contact me because you can be part of this blog hop. We'd love to have you join us and join in the blog hop. So come along and yeah, message me and I'll tell you where the organising group is so you can be part of it. But here's Jenny's photo. Isn't that just beautiful? Look at that. And I was just so inspired. So that's where I got the idea of having like sort of that purple look. I could see the purple in the photo, but I got so caught up in it that I forgot that purple posy doesn't exist anymore. We've had to remove it. So we're going to try it with Highland Heather today. And you could use any of these trees in the background. How cool are those background like leaves and things? But I used the Leanne Greff Life is Beautiful stamp set. I thought that, yeah, that would be a good one to use. So that was my inspiration for this card. That's where it came from. So thank you, Jenny. She's the bestest. Bruno's the reason why I'm using twice as many dimensionals. Me too. He's made me a dimensional addict. Before Bruno was a dimensional addict, I used to hoard them like my paper. But I've kind of learnt now, it's like, just be free and give yourself permission to buy more. That's what I do all the time. As I'm using it, you have permission to buy more, Kylie. Just use it. You know you love to shop. So why not use more? So here are our stamps that we're going to use. The Winter Wood is the background piece. And then this tree here from Life is Beautiful. And the sentiments coming from there as well. So that'll be fun. Now, what we need to start with, I've got it already pre-cut. Bruno was actually very sweet and pre-cut it for me because he knew I'd slept in. He's like, would you like me to do something for you? Talk about Best Husband Ever award. By the way, our anniversary is coming up. 17 years on the 8th of November. So this morning I was like, I've got an idea for a gift, even though I said don't get a gift, but I've got an idea for a gift, but I don't know if he's going to like it or not. And I can't say it because he's watching, but I think he'll like it. Yeah. I'll just have to risk it for my biscuit. And if he doesn't like it, I'm sure I can give it back. Let's hope so. Get a return on it. So yeah, 17 years. Can you believe it? Where does time go? Seriously, where does time go? So we've just cut the basic black in half, your normal sheet, your normal card base. If you have our card templates, the Cajun Craze base, I think it's Cajun. Oh, maybe it's Calypso. Oh, I see you, Anne-Marie, thinking of you. It was on back order. Oh, no. Oh, it's Calypso Coral. Sorry, I lied. Calypso Coral base. Okay. And then all you need is, so you need that measurement and you need 2 of these, 2 of the Poppy Parade. And that's it. That's all you need for this card today. Very simple. I'm glad you like Bruno's curvy cards, Susan. They are very nice. Now what we're going to do, or what I did first, was come in with, so we've got the beautiful sponges here. I grabbed those. So I put my sponge daubers in my little container here. Isn't it beautiful? I love that I use the Stampin' Up cases for this. So this is a Stampin' Up wood case, the bigger case. And I actually have a tutorial on how to make your own template insert. And I have these inserts that you can put into the case on our sort of shop, our Shopify shop. I'll put up the link. Yes. And that has the inserts for all of your paper as well. But I found a lady in Australia, she contacted me and she actually did up a laser cut one for me. So that was cool. But, you know, if you want a project, a paper project, you can use my tutorial. Or if you don't live in Australia, then you can ask someone to see if they can make it for you because it's really sturdy and cool. And it fits in our case perfectly. And it has all of them. I'm not sure where these have disappeared to, but they're somewhere around here probably. We've got some more daubers coming today. Okay, so let's try it with the Highland Heather. So I haven't used the Highland Heather before. So what I do is I go, it's 4 down. So 4 down in the same row. And then when I lift it, it says Highland Heather there. So then I know I've grabbed the right one. So I need Highland Heather. I'm going to use Night of Navy. And we're going to use the Memento Black. there are our 3 colours. So there's our Memento, there's our Highland, and there's our, oh, Bruna grabbed Misty. I'll grab a Night of Navy. I'll do like it a little bit darker. Night of Navy. There we go. Close. Now what I'm going to do, when you sponge, a lot of people say that they find sponging with our daubers difficult. And they are definitely challenging. There's other ways that you can do sponging, but it's just like anything. The more that you do something, the more you're going to get used to doing it. I love that our fingers fit in. Poor Bruno, his fingers don't fit in. Because this is the Highland Heather, I'm just going to dab it off a little bit first. And I've got an idea that I want to use this bottom layer here. So I'm just going to sweep across. Normally what I would do with sponging is circular. But because I want this to have sort of a soft look to it, this is actually going to work perfectly, the Highland Heather. It's very soft. So I'm not even going to stamp off because it's quite light. And you just sort of swish around until there's enough colour. And just remember that you can always come back and add more, but you can't take off. So I'm always telling myself, less is more, Kylie, less is more. And see how that colour is starting to build already? Oh, you can see it, which is good. It just, yeah, before you know it, you're like, nothing's happening. And then you're like, oh, something's happening. When did that happen? So I'm just going to do a little bit, nothing major, because we're going to come in with our Night of Navy next. But I might just blend that in a little bit more. But it's very forgiving, this card, because it's, you're going to cover it with your Night of Navy. And if you have a section that you don't like, well, you can just come down a bit lower and cover that bit. I'm very happy with the Highland Heather. I was worried that that wasn't going to work, but it's perfect. So yeah, just dab into your ink, dab off, and then swish. Swish, 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 swish. I know that sounds really easy, but it actually really is. So just give it a try. No, it's really actually not as difficult as we make it in our head. Just whee, swishy, swish. And it's just probably the main thing is just that dabbing off first. And just remember that something like this, a sky, it's not too, yeah. And we might come in a little bit again, but I didn't have to afterwards on the other one. Then we go Night of Navy. Now this one's obviously a lot more intense, so you can still dab off, but what I ended up doing was coming back in to make it really strong. It's amazing how much ink is on this, huh? So again, coming back in, and you're going to layer over that Highland Heather. And it's just patience, just keep on layering. And if you wanted to, you could totally, instead of the daubers, you could totally do this with our sponge rollers too, like that would work as well. But I prefer the daubers. Bruno uses the sponge, he's more of the sponge person. And if you wanted to use the shimmery, I find that that's a little bit more, the surface is a little bit more shiny and easier for this type of blending. But I'm just using regular Whisper White and it's fine. But if you wanted to, you could totally use that. And of course we can go up into the corner even though we're going to have the basic black layer. cathartic. La, la. Now, what you can do, so this is where the circular can come in handy, just for that blending in. You might want to blend in some of this darker section a bit more, or make it a bit darker over here. Because you've got more space to play with, you can really come in with that ink, because we want this quite dark. But this lower level is sort of what you do right at the end, where you're sort of bringing it all in. You can't believe it layers like this, huh? I am no artist. If I can do this, I'm telling you, you totally can do this. Because, yeah, I just copied the photo and it kind of worked out. So I'm happy with that. I think that looks very cool. Yes, using Highland Heather pad. Stamping off once, it's very close to Purple Posy. I agree, Paula. I was like, why did I use Purple Posy ink? The Highland Heather works fantastic. Now we'll do the darkest part. That's the memento. Grab some nice strong ink here and put that in the corner. And I was surprised, I didn't think that you would see the gradient that much, but in the photo you really can tell. So yeah, it's awesome. So sponging is just, oh, got that bit of ink there. Be careful of that, but that's all right. We're covering that piece with some stamping. There we go. That looks great. I'm very happy with that base. Super simple, not complicated, but probably some people are like, that's not looking very much like this. But it's incredible that once you start adding on some of these extra pieces, then it's all going to make sense. Now I just want to come in with a little bit more Night of Navy down the base here. Really stamp that off. We don't want a lot of it in here. Just want to go a little bit lower on this Highland section. Yeah. And it has that really nice gradient of slight bit of the Highland Heather and then into the lighter Night of Navy. Good. Now, leave it alone. Stop touching it. I'm telling myself that. Stop touching it, Kylie. Because you do. You want to keep going. It's like, whee, fun. So I come in with the Winter Woods stamp set. And we'll use that one. And we've also got the Beautiful Tree, Life is Beautiful Tree. Isn't that just such a gorgeous set? And actually, we're going to do the Thinking of You from this set as well. Actually, we'll do the hello. I really like that hello. There we go. Where's a little block for the hello? Good. So what I did on this card, I wasn't really sure where I was going to place the sentiment. And so what I ended up doing was, and it'll make sense later when I show you this star technique with embossing, but yeah, I should have done it first. So today I'm going to remember to do it first and then do my star technique, because I ended up with a lot of extra sort of sprinkles around the sentiment that I wasn't really wanting. But it looks fine. It looks like it's, you know, the thinking of you is in the galaxy, but I did want more of a crisp image. So that, yeah, I'm happy that I tested that out. Now I'm actually going to use my handy Stamparatus here for this, because I want this background, this stamping, to be nice and crisp and dark, and I just find that using the Stamparatus is really good for that. So I just sort of had it off the edge like so, and I'm going to put, actually I'll just turn this to the side so that the, yes, and I'm going to use my magnet, make sure that they don't hit one another, and some lovely Memento black. Good. So I'm just going to come right up close to that edge there, and then we're just going to stamp. Did you see what I did? I just lined it up on here and then grabbed it with the lid. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Stamparatus, oh my goodness, please look at getting one, because they're really, really handy, like really handy. Because what I can do is stamp this, and then I can test it and say, oh, and this is what happened to me last time. I just did regular stamping and see how it missed quite a bit. I don't know if it's maybe because it's a new stamp set or what was happening, but I wanted to have the option of coming in and doing some more inking with this set. I mean, it's fine because it's in the background, but I still like to have a crisp image. I don't like having bits missing. See, even down here there's a bit missing. Oh, I probably shouldn't even have this pad on actually, but should just have one sheet only when you're using the clear the clear stamps. Polymer, you need a sort of raised piece, but oh yeah, that's good. It's probably too dark now, but that's okay. Now, what I like to do with my handy little chamois that looks terrible, but it's the most handy thing ever, is when you use a stamp on the Stamparatus, just bring it down. I'll bring it down here to show you. And I just bring my chamois to it and do a little wipe. And it is just brilliant. Oh, look at that. Whee! And it just takes off all that ink, even off your lid. It cleans the whole thing. This is the cheats way. And now it's all happy. You know, if you're a little bit worried, you could stamp that again on your grid paper just to make sure everything's off and nothing's wet. But yeah, it looks great. And then we're going to come in again here. And this one I'll probably not do as heavy as the previous one because I want to make the other tree the hero. I was like, oh, hang on, I don't actually need this to be too dark. Yeah, I'll just do one more. Good. Stop. Stop. Yes, the Stamparatus is amazing. Love. And the chamois is amazing too. Just basically just pick it all up. And I know it looks so grotty, but it doesn't move on to anything. Does it go onto your paper? Oh yeah, a little bit. But it is an amazing little tool, that one. And so cheap. Good, so that one's done. We can pop that one back. And now we're going to come in with our Life is Beautiful tree. So I'll probably come sort of down here because we want to cover this white space down here. That's what I noticed last time. I didn't sort of cover that space. So I might go there and then cover a bit of that white space there too on that side. Good. So this is what I love about the Stamparatus. I can line up here where I want it to go, and then I just bring my lid in and voila. Well, hopefully, voila. It just picks it up. If you find it doesn't pick up like it just did, you can always put a little bit of water on it and it suctions to it. So I'm just stamping that up. Now I found with this one, I don't know again if it was new, but it just wasn't dark enough for my liking. So that's why I came in with the Stamparatus for this tree, just because I really wanted it to have that pop of black. I find when I'm using, see how it just disappeared into it? But I find when I'm using Memento ink, it just isn't black enough for me. So sometimes I come in like 2 or 3 times just to really get that crisp black image that I want. Ah, yes, that's better. And we'll do it one more time. But it's a lot better. Makes such a difference to that crisp image. It goes from being insipid to hello. Yeah, really happy with that. Good. Hi, Marsha. Yes, Ruth. I love Ruth. I didn't know how I did it before the Stamparatus. How did I even stamp? It's really true. It's such a brilliant tool. Okay. And then we're going to come over this side. So we're sort of going to layer it up here, just so that you can see that come out. I want it to pop in that sort of white space there. It's really sticky now. I might just add my little base. Oh, where's it gone? There it is. It's a bit better, that one. And then just one sheet. This is what you're actually meant to do with polymer particularly. How good are these mini grid sheets too for the Stamparatus? It's so good. The next thing I want Stampin' Up to come up with is some guides, so that we can have, like, you know, in the corner, just bring it out more and things like that, and have like these guides to help you. That would be so amazing. Yeah, that's where it was. Lock that in. Because every now and then I notice right in the corner it doesn't stamp as well as I'd like it to. So I want to keep that on, but it's very thick. Oh no, there we go. Just needed to move it over a bit. Oh yes, that's exactly, I love that coming up like that. Beautiful. This tree is just so versatile. Like, how many different things can you do with this tree? So good. Ah, what happened to my front-facing camera? It's turned off. I probably, knowing me last night, oh no, there it is there. I was like, maybe I didn't charge it properly, but it just had a little meltdown and decided to switch off. Because, you know, that's how technology rolls, right? It's like, no, I've decided I've had enough. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see if I can get myself back again. You don't get to see my facials then when I go, oh my goodness, it's so good. Alrighty. Cooking with gas. Oops. Stop zooming. I'm getting just the right amount of zoom. Ta-da! I'm back! Good. I know, you missed me, didn't you? Oh, that light's a little bit lighty, sorry. I'll put it over there. It's a bit reflecty. You should be in bed, Jenny. You want to see the finish of the card? You're so cute. Wow, I'm very, very happy. Isn't that cool? I love this being in sort of a different direction too. It actually looks really good. So, what next? We'll do a tidy of the tree. Do a bit of a clean. And then we're going to come in with the sentiment. And then I'm going to show you how to do the stars. It's such a good technique, this one. I stumbled upon it. I don't know if anyone else has come up with it. I've never seen it anywhere else. You can tell me. I know all of you watch lots of videos all around the place. So if you've seen it before, please let me know. But I haven't seen it anywhere. So I'm going to use the Contraband, the embossing buddy, because you can't get it from Stampin' Up anymore. But I love my buddy. He's my friend. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to come in with some Versamark and stamp this hello. One of my Versamarks needs a little bit of a refill, so I've got to check that out. And then just use your grid paper to line up your sentiment, at least to get an idea. It doesn't have to be absolutely spot on, but you're going to have a better idea if you use your grid paper. And then you just come in with your embossing powder and stamp that. Wow. This is what I wanted. Nice crisp finish. Hi Sue, good to see you. Oh Randy, you think it's dramatic? It is very dramatic. Drama, drama. Beautiful. Okay, I'm very happy with that being like that now. Now, the next thing that we're going to do to get our sky, you ready for it? This is the technique you can tell me whether you've seen it or not. You're going to like this. You ready? Stamp your Versamark all over that area. I know, random, right? And then we just get some sprinkles. And there are our little stars. Do a few more down here this time. Isn't that fun? It's so simple. And if you want one area to be sort of more condensed than others, then you can just sort of get a pile, get a pile of embossing powder. Now what you can do here, if you're a little bit worried about it blowing away, which I was, I went on the lower setting and I came from underneath rather than on top because I didn't want it to blow away. But it's pretty safe. Oh, can you see it popping? Yeah, the galaxy's forming. The embossing powder sprinkle is forming. It's cool, isn't it? It's so simple. It's like, we just created a galaxy. So it takes a little bit longer because the heat gun is a little bit slower, but I think actually we should be able to crank it because it seems pretty safe. Let's give it a whirl. There's only one way to find out. Oh yeah, it seems good. I'm not seeing anything fly away anywhere. We're forming the galaxy. How cool is that? So there you go. You have seen it before. Yes, I did it before. I've done it in the past. But I thought, oh, I'll use it again. Because it's a fun technique for something like this. And that's it. That is our card. Can you believe it? And I had no like dimensional added to it because it was just such a pop card on its own that I thought I don't need to add any dimension to it, because that's why I didn't put the hello on it or the sentiment at first. I was thinking I was going to raise it, but I didn't want to put anything on top of it. I didn't want to cover that sky. So I just left it as is. So then we just stick this down. So it's a wow card in a flash, because that's been very quick, hasn't it? Oh, we're running out of Tombow. I need another bottle. And we actually, in our drawer, we only have 5 of them. Can you believe it? 5. No, 4. Even less. We've got to do a bulk order of Tombow. I think Bruno might have ordered some this week, actually. He's like, I think we need Tombow. And we ran out of Misty Moonlight because I did swaps. We're doing team swaps. Another reason why you should join our team. And we've got 35 people, I think, that are taking part, something like that. And we're all swapping cards with one another. I've made 10. Bruno made 10. I'm using the new Dandy Garden. Yeah, brand new. So just stick that down. And you'll notice that when I use the Tombow, it's good because this was a little bit bowed because of the embossing. But when I stick it down, it all goes flat again. Isn't that cool? So I probably went a little bit cray-cray on the stars this time. But you know what? It's not in the city. It's out in the country. There's a lot of stars in the country. They always say that. There's more stars out there because there's no lights. But I really wanted to show you high impact. Let's use that one. I'm just going to put a little bit of the tree in the corner. Just for the inside decoration. It's probably a good idea to use the foam mat for this, but ignore what I'm doing. Don't do what I'm doing. Hi Jessie, spoiler alert. You've got 15. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I need about 15. Oh, I missed a bit. That's okay. There's another side. And this time I'm going to use my mat like I should have. That's what you get for falling in love. Okay. That's better. Oh yeah, that feels more cushiony. See, it gives it a little bit of cushion. I need some cushion. Oh, thank you all very much. See, now it's happy. Now it likes me. It's like you used the proper tools, Kylie. So now your stamping's right. Close those off and then we'll glue this in. No one will even know. There's always 2 sides to a piece of paper. I know some of you out there are perfectionists and probably would change the paper. Just embrace the inner crazy, inner Kylie, huh? There we go. Oh, gorgeous. Isn't that cool? I told you it was easy. You didn't believe me. It really is easy. It's a simple card that looks very complicated. Isn't that amazing? Let's put it on full screen. Here we go. Here it is. Yay! I'm very happy with our second take. I think you learn from the first take, and then you improve as you go along. So that's really fun. So I hope you enjoyed that. No nudies inside. I love that. No nudie runs. Yay. Yeah, this stamp set from Leanne Greff. This was inspired by Leanne, and she's $1 million earner and came up with this stamp set. So yeah, they worked with the concept artist, and she's just done such a fantastic job. So thank you, Leanne. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. So I'm looking forward to using that a bit more. I don't know why I haven't got to use it yet. It's just, yeah, it's one of those ones where I keep going, I really want to use that set, and I haven't got to use it yet. So thank you all very much. I'm so glad that you could be here today. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I'm using today, or if you're looking at getting into card making for the first time and you're like, I don't know where to start, we're your people. We can help you. We're more than happy to give you some ideas and some things that will help you to start out. One of the things that we highly recommend for new stampers is to get the all-inclusive kits. They're a great place to start because they have everything you need in that kit, and then you'll know whether you'll enjoy it or use it. So I think there's even still some of the Box of Sunshine card kits left. Just go and have a look and see, because that is a perfect beginner's card making box. All you have to make sure that you get is a clear block as well. So get a clear block and the kit, and that's a really great place to start if you're new to card making. Off to bed. Thank you for staying up, Jenny. I hope it was worth staying up late. I'm so glad, Vaughn. And please, if you make this card or something similar, please tag us. We love seeing your creations online, and we love seeing it on social media. You can even message it to me. I've had a few people message some cards that we've done that have inspired them to create. Please case, please share. Don't even worry about asking for permission. Just share away. That's why we create, so that we can help you all to create. So thank you very much. We shall see you next week for another live. It's been fantastic catching up with you all, and I love seeing all our regulars here. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe if you want to subscribe. I don't think we've had any new subscribers as yet. But yeah, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like our post, even though you can't see the ratings. It still helps us. And feel free to share if you know someone that you think might want to try this sponging technique. Share the video with them and say, check out this technique. It's so interesting and easy. Give it a go. So thank you all very much for your support. If you need any tutorials or anything like that, we have a tutorial section on our shopping area that you can have a look at. And training, if you're a demonstrator, you want to learn how to use computers, we've got training. So yeah, feel free to talk to us. We've pretty much got everything you